You're watching News Saraye. Let's turn to the Middle East, where the Israeli military has launched a new ground offensive east of Gaza City. The goal, according to them, is to establish more so-called security zones and increase pressure on Hamas to agree to a ceasefire. Israel has dismissed previous ceasefire proposals agreed upon in January. The Hamas-run health ministry reports that 86 people have been killed in the past 24 hours. Meanwhile, the United Nations states that two-thirds of Gaza is now either under Israeli displacement orders or designated as no-go zones. It's also been over a month since any humanitarian aid was allowed into the territory. We're now joined by Clemens Legora, Oxfam's humanitarian coordinator in Gaza. Clemens, thank you for speaking with us. Could you start by describing what the situation looks like on the ground right now? Thanks for having me. The situation here is worsening daily. Conditions are deteriorating rapidly, and it's becoming increasingly difficult to meet the many urgent needs of the population. Due to the blockade, like you mentioned, nothing has entered Gaza for over a month. Over 280,000 people have been forced from their homes, many under heavy fire, carrying almost nothing with them. When was the last time Oxfam managed to deliver any supplies? That was before the beginning of March. We had some water and sanitation equipment ready for delivery, but on the day Israel enforced the full blockade, it couldn't get through. Since then, we've relied on limited existing supplies. We're doing what we can, but we won't be able to keep going much longer if the situation doesn't change. Honestly, all of it. More than 2 million people, men, women, and children, have been surviving on dwindling reserves for weeks. Supplies are running out. Fuel is especially critical, as it keeps hospitals and water stations running. If that runs dry, everything stops. The most important thing to stress is that the majority of our Oxfam team in Gaza are locals. The work we're able to do is entirely thanks to them. But they're working in extremely dangerous conditions. Just getting to the office is a risk, and they worry constantly about the safety of their families. We're not receiving any guarantees for safe operations, and the number of attacks on aid workers has risen significantly since March 18th. It's deeply concerning. They need to speak out. They must reinforce and uphold international humanitarian law and demand accountability. The people of Gaza are being abandoned. We're staring down a humanitarian disaster, one that is entirely man-made and entirely preventable. Clemens will leave it there. Thank you for stepping away from your vital work to talk with us here on News Saraye.